Genki Call here with your campaign tasks, your upcoming events for the week, what you can get with your event keys, and all that neat stuff that I always do on Mondays. For the week of July 4th, 2022, happy Independence Day to those of you who are in the States, and let's get to it. Now, before we start with the campaign tasks, I do want to show you the scoring for the world event because I don't think I'm going to be able to do the video until after I get some sleep. So I wanted to be sure and give you this information before we start so that you'll have it. Just go for Megavore and Basilisk and avoid Gorbel and you should be good. Pretty much that's what you've got. So variable points are possible for Charybdis and Megavore. Just cover these two. But every 4 battles, I think, Megavore 4 or 6, no, every 4 battles, I believe, Megavore will show up. If you don't fight him just then, you're not going to be able to fight him till he comes back around again in 4 more battles. All right, let's go over the campaign tasks, and we've got some doozies. For gold, kill the Basilisk 5 times and get 66 brown kills. Not too bad till we hit silver. Win 6 dungeon battles, that's 2 days. Get 30 elemental kills, complete 3 adventure boards. That's 3 days. Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. Devs, we don't do this. Anyway, at least it's not the end of campaign. That would really suck. Anyway, use Banner of Elements for 15 wins. For bronze, earn 200 gold in battle, explore Nexus 1 time at difficulty 4+, open 25 glory chests, craft 1 brown summoning stone, win 4 battles in a single arena run, open 2 event chests, use a Nexus team for 4 wins, match 4+ gems 22 times, use a pole arm weapon for 4 wins, and use the Elementalist class for just 4 wins. So, that is what we have for our campaign tasks. Ruby, and let's see what we get for rewards this week. So, because I usually forget to look, we will get +5 armor this week, and then, ooh, Mini Dusa is so sassy. Whatever we get in here. So, she's so sassy. I love that about her. All right. Next up, let's go over a few things. Now, something interesting I haven't seen for a while. They've actually let us know that the Chariot is available in the vault now. So if you're looking for this tarot card, it's now available when you do your vault battles. Not that. Let's go into events. So Nexus troops get +10% to skills, and Elementals get +10% to skills. So basically, everything in Nexus gets +20% to their skills, but this is also any elementals. That includes, the Wild Queen, Mistralis, all that neat stuff. And then if you take the new Glory Troop into PvP or Explore, you get an extra 400 gold, which can be nice for gold farming. Just depends on your team. All right, so troops. Let's go ahead and go in here real quickly. Not troops. I always do that. I meant shop. Resources. Go into your spoils of war every Monday, every week. Get as many of these as you can. There's a max of 10, so you get 10 event keys for 1800 glory. This is a fantastic deal for event keys. It's the best value you can get for them. So I recommend doing it every week if you can afford it. So I will do that. Once you do it, the button disappears. And see if I leave and come back, later. If I leave and come back, it will be gone. Then go over into weekly event and get the Glory Troop. Along with the Glory Troop, you will get 2 Arcane Swamp Trait Stones. This is great. I remember when I was trying to level up all of my troops, I needed so many of these. So it's a great deal just for this stuff. But if you can get it up to Mythic, ascendable to Mythic, then you will have a guaranteed level 20 troop for when you need it for the power level for Nexus. This is something that is going to help you in the long run, so the sooner you're able to start getting multiple copies of these things, the better. Plus, not having to grind for these trait stones is huge. Plus, you get all these other things as well. So, I will get that up to Mythic level, so I will have that when I need it. and head into Nexus and show you the troops we've got in here, including the one I just bought with my glory. So, oh, and see, this is what I'm talking about. I don't need it to level 20 yet, but I do need it traded. So that is not what I meant to do, but that is fine. We'll do this. We'll get it ascended to Mythic. Woohoo! And I have plenty of Celestials. I can spare one. And then we will get this up to level 20. La la la, get to go up a level in the power. Whee! Excellent. Alright, so now we can't go up to level 13 till we get another Nexus troop, and that's fine. But it's nice to have that power level up because, let me show you, view bonuses. So I just got an extra, I've got an extra chance, higher chance to get tributes every hour for this kingdom. And it's huge. It makes a huge difference getting these power levels up. Seriously, it's going to change your game once you start getting those power levels up. All right, troops. I will stop digressing and show you the troops. Let me sort by base rarity. Bump. There we go. So Kalika is the mythic, and she's pretty meh. I like her okay, but she's not a super powerful mythic unless you combine her with Fairy Fire, perhaps. She does damage, a set amount of damage to 4 random enemies. It's boosted by elemental stars. Each elemental star on the board will give you an additional 6 damage to each enemy. And she does have a chance to create an elemental star at the start of the turn, but elemental stars just don't stay on the board long enough for this really to do any kind of boost. King Heliodor, he does true damage to the first enemy, boosted by brown gems and allies, then knocks them to the back and creates 3 elemental stars. He will create a brown gem at the start of the turn. This is something you're going to see for, I think, all of the Nexus troops. They're going to create a gem at the start of the turn. It just depends on which color. He does have skull damage reduction by 50%, and he gives 5 life to all elemental allies when matching brown gems. Don't even need a match for it, just brown gems. He's okay. Nexus Portal you will not be able to get from your event keys. The levers you will not be able to get from your event keys. The levers has to come from the vault and the Nexus, wait, I am confusing this. You can get this here. My bad. This is the other legendary for... I'm losing my mind. Don't mind me. I'm very tired. This is the other legendary for Nexus. Not Umbral Nexus, sorry. Create 4 to 6 elemental stars and then summon a random Nexus troop. It is a summoner. It can get you a bunch of mana if the elemental stars land in the right place. And then conjure an elemental storm when matching 4+ gems. As far as I know, this is the only troop in the game that can summon an elemental storm, which will create the elemental stars, of course. So you won't be able to get the levers, as I said. You also will not be able to get the Umbral Nexus troops, which are the Umbral Portal, the Darkborn Warlock, and Lightborn Paladin, and the last one is the Void Wisp. Those 4 troops plus the levers not available in the drop table for Nexus. So Mythic, Legendary. Legendary, we've got Hawthorne. He creates a green gem. So pairing up all of the ones that, 3 of the ones that create the green gems, it creates so much green at the start of every turn that it can really make a difference. It's an interesting gimmick, I guess you would say. But he destroys a row, deals damage to the first enemy boosted by green allies, and green gems destroyed. I mean, he gives a little bit of mana generation, destroy as if those gems were matched. So it's just going, it's not an explosion, so it's only the ones that you destroy that you're getting mana for. Then we've got the new troop, the Natureborn Hunter, which creates green, right? Yep, green, skull damage reduction. Create one elemental star plus one more for every green ally. Every 3 green allies? What? Okay, I think they messed up on the wording of this troop. Hold on. I think they messed up. I think they meant plus one more for every green ally, and then one more for every 3 green gems. So I think the divisible by 3 is only for the green gems, and that is substantiated by this boost ratio. That's 3-to-1 ratio. If the enemy has a beast, gain an extra turn. That's weird. All right, well, extra turn's great, so all right. I hope that they will fix the wording on this soon because it is confusing, but just for every green, take the word there, for every green ally, and then one more for every 3 green gems. There, now it works. All right, Shale. Shale is very interesting. I like Shale. She's very powerful. You can cheese a team with her, put 3 Shales on there, and a weapon that does damage to all enemies. She creates a brown gem when her turn begins. She summons a Dust Storm at the start of battle, immune to stun, which is nice. But she converts a mana gem into an elemental star. So you set it up so you've got a match for it. You have the elemental star will destroy things, I think, in an X shape. I'm pretty sure. And this destroy as if things are matched, and you can just get a ton of mana that way. Pretty cool. Actually, really useful troop, and definitely something, if you don't have her, I would recommend using some of your event keys trying to get her because she's actually very useful. Valiant Pyrea creates the red. She is our Godslayer for Nexus, and she will gain 2 magic for each elemental star on the board, which is great. This will go up, but she doesn't create elemental stars, so you have to pair her with something else from Nexus that will create them to get that boost, but still. Godslayers are very, very, very helpful and are all ones that you're going to want to get ascended to Mythic, if possible, before we do the raid boss. So Water Weird is, oh, this one is our Siege Breaker. So this is the one that does the 3 to 5 times damage to towers, and that includes Leonis Tower. I forgot to mention on the Godslayer, that is any boss troop, anything with a red border like Enraged Kurandara, Hatir Ascendant, Scroll Reborn, Zul'Goth, Raid Boss, all of those. So this one creates blue. When the turn begins, he does submerge himself when he takes damage, making it annoying to fight with an AoE team in Nexus. And then Waterborne Priestess creates blue. Life to all allies boosted by blue gems and allies. It's a 1-to-1 ratio, so if you've got 5 blue gems on the board and 4 blue allies, you'll get plus 9 life to all allies. Lightborn, nope, not here. Nature, yeah, this is Umbral Nexus. Natureborn Wolf, damage to an enemy and entangle them, and if they die, create 2 elemental stars and gain an extra turn, which is a nice touch. It's more powerful with the extra turn. This one creates green and has some skull damage reduction and is immune to entangle. Waterborne Owl, damage to an enemy and freeze them. If they die, again, create elemental stars and get an extra turn. Again, much better to have that creating the elemental stars and getting the extra turn so it can't be used against you. This one creates blue and again submerges herself when she takes damage. Fireborn, just a few more here, guys. Fireborn Eagle, damage to an enemy and burn them, again with the elemental stars, and creates red, immunity to burning and fairy fire. Nature Weird. Nature Weird has made my bounty a lot faster on the early levels because it's the only bounty troop that does damage to all enemies. So on the early levels, you can just blow through those early levels, and that is very valuable to me. So I really like having this troop up to mythic level because you have to have them at mythic level for bounty in order to get max points in bounty. So max multiplier, I should say. And then finally, the Natureborn Warden. It does a range of damage to a random enemy, Boosted by green gems and allies, again with the 1-to-1 ratio. This one creates green. 50% chance to ignore armor with skull damage, which is very nice. So you can put her at the front of the team, but she has no skull damage reduction. So basically, this is true damage. So when she uses skulls, she might ignore their armor and just hit them for true damage. So that is it for the Nexus troops. In my opinion, nothing you really have to go out of your way to get, unless you just are trying to get your power level up here and you need the troops. I would probably recommend saving your event keys for some place that has troops that you would like to have more. So finally, upcoming events for the week. Tomorrow on Tuesday, we have the Umbral Nexus Faction Assault. Then on Wednesday, we have this new pet, Little Liberty or something like that, for, what is her name? Her name is Libby. Libby is so very cute, but she is for to celebrate the U.S. Independence Day. On Thursday, we have Elementalist Class Trial. Most of us have it maxed because it is the most powerful, most overpowered class in the game, depending on what you're doing. And then this weekend, the most boring event of all time, it's Arena. I like Arena, kind of, sort of. But I like Arena, but as far as rewards go, it has the most underwhelming rewards of every event, of any event in Gems of War. But we've got that to look forward to this weekend, so maybe a little time off. We'll see. Anyway, that is it for this video. I'll be back with the Soulforge video, and I'll be back with the World Event video when I can. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye!